Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Christina. This is Christina's Healthy Life. I've got a bachelor's in exercise science, a master's in nutrition, and I'm a New York State licensed physical therapist assistant. On this channel, I post workouts, workout shorts, and some reactions to fitness scams, myths, things like that. So in my last reaction video, we were looking at Autumn Calabrese. She was getting ready to, if you're not familiar with Autumn Calabrese, she's one of the trainers with Beachbody. I think they're called Body now, but I can't help but call them Beachbody. She had like the 80-day obsession, and she has like the portion containers. She's one of their top trainers, and she's like a fitness influencer on Instagram. And she was gearing up to go to a Tony Robbins event. Tony Robbins is like a motivational speaker, and his events are very expensive. This one happened to last, it was called Date with Destiny. This one happened to last 6 days. They called it an all-immersive experience. And this reaction is going to focus on the updates she posted throughout her time at the event. We're just going to take a look at that and take a more critical look at the event itself. So please don't leave any hate on Autumn's social media or Tony Robbins. I don't hate either one of these people, especially not Autumn. I know I've made a couple videos just about kind of her content lately, but I just want to reiterate that it's about her content, and I just don't really agree with like the direction I think she's taking it, stepping into the self-help space and just kind of like blurring those lines, kind of applying like a more tough love approach. The Good Mood Crew, I have some critique of in this video as well. So I just want to reiterate that. Please leave this video a like if you like it. Comment down below your thoughts. Share it if you think it's worth sharing. And subscribe to my channel for more like this. Okay, so let's look at Date with Destiny and how it's advertised on Tony Robbins' site here. So it's all about finding your own values and your own source of pain and, turning your life around. Let's see. It's his favorite event. Let's see. Where you take your beliefs, values, and rules, the blueprint and foundation for every part of your life, and you decide to sculpt yourself into what you are capable of being instead of tolerating whatever life and circumstance provided you the opportunity to be. And then he says, it's not positive thinking. It's, my methods that have helped people for over 30 years. There's testimonials. And then it gets into this alleged Stanford study that I guess was done on, one of his books or programs. I'm not sure because it's unclear. And then they go on to make these claims about depression, life satisfaction, which is vague AF. Performance biomarkers, vague AF. Not a single link. Not a single link to those studies. So no one who actually knows how to read a scientific study could click on that and read it for themselves. Could someone just go to maybe Google Scholar or PubMed to look at it? Sure. But the fact that it's not linked right there, to me, is a red flag. That's just me personally. So that's an idea of what Date with Destiny is. It's described as like a 6-day all-immersive event experience. Sort of like a conference to change your mindset, like a self-help, community, self-improvement type of event. I also noticed that the pricing was not on the site, at least not that I could find. It wanted my information, like my contact information, to then send me info and probably pricing options. From what I've gathered from other reaction videos is that they're quite expensive, thousands and thousands of dollars. So if you've ever been to a conference and have paid substantially for it, imagine one that maybe is longer and is a lot more baloney. So they can get a lot more money out of you by selling something that you can't really achieve.
Here I am checked in. I have already started to unpack for the week. I like to be super organized. I brought all the supplements with me because I've had so many friends attend either Date with Destiny or one of Tony's other programs, and they have all warned me of the Tony flu, which is basically you are going, if you go all out and play all out and go all in on this, your level of exertion and energy and all of that is so much, you drain your body so much that a lot of people come back sick from these things. It is my intention to not come back sick. I can't promise that is going to happen, but I'm going to give my immune system every last little bit I can for support. I have my book. I've got some homework to do tonight, so I'm actually going to run by the grocery store here really quick, pick up my healthy snacks, some pens, some highlighters, pencils, because I am a write it down kind of girl, and then get a good night's sleep because we start early.
Okay, let me take a pause here because she's just gonna show that someone was stealing those pictures. Let me take a pause right there. So the Tony flu, what an absolute joke. I'm sure the Tony flu has nothing to do with a whole bunch of people being in like an enclosed space for hours and hours or like days in a row with each other. Jumping around to music, yelling, crying, eating together. Come on. Also, I'm sure it is exhausting. I'm sure it does make you feel like weak and like sick by maybe a few days in or by the end. But that feels like a red flag to me. And for Autumn as a healthcare professional, I'm shocked that that's not a red flag for her. So she just brought all the supplements to try and not get the Tony flu instead of realizing, hey, maybe 6 days in a row of, she'll say this later, what ends up being like 17-hour days, maybe 6 days in a row of that isn't healthy. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. If it's going to weaken my immune system like that, is it really worth it? Are there not other ways to address your mindset and your mental health without doing that? It's like she like waved her red flag and did not see it, but okay.
Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. It is officially day 1 of Date with Destiny. So just had some breakfast, did a little tofu scramble, doing my first thing shot because I feel like I'm going to need all the immune support. I just made my matcha green tea. I brought everything with me, so I'm going to sip on this while I finish getting ready. But I'm definitely excited. I'm definitely nervous. I was looking through the workbook last night, and I was just looking to see what day 1 was all about, and it's interesting what day 1 is going to be about. Day 1 is about sort of who do you blame in your life for things that are going on in your life. And I was reading it and I was getting super frustrated because I was like, I'm not that person. I don't blame people for things. Like I've definitely...
Okay, before we get too far away, number 1, what was that disgusting mud water that she like whirred up and swallowed real fast? That was gross. That looked like mud water. And look, not all healthy things are beautiful, but that looked vile and she looked disgusted by it. I need all the immune support. Well, maybe don't do 6 days of 17-hour events in a row, surrounded by people. When we're like in the cold season. I can't. I don't understand that disconnect. All the immune support. That looked vile. Also, Autumn just has to take this moment to remind you that she's better than you. She doesn't blame others. She does not blame others. She blames herself. She doesn't blame other people.
Had hard situations in my life, but I don't. So I was like really sitting with it. I was just like, I was getting more and more frustrated the more I sat with it, even though like, look, I know I actually have to get to the seminar, hear what Tony has to say, but you can read a little bit and understand what they're going to ask. And it was like, if you didn't blame somebody for this experience or that experience, how would your life be different? And I'm like, no, in my mind, I know I'm the person that actually looks at my hard situations as gifts that I've been given, because I know I wouldn't be right here today without the hard things, without the things that made me go, no, I'm going to prove you wrong. No, I'm going to do it. Oh, you don't believe in me? Watch me. And I actually was messaging with one of my friends, and I'm like, what stories have you heard me say? Because I don't know, what am I going to do on day one? What am I going to write in this notebook? What am I going to talk to the people in my group about? And as I dug in, I was like, oh shit, it's me. So that's going to be an interesting one to dig into. And when I say, what I mean by that is there's nobody else that I blame for oh, I wish that I had done more already in my career, or I wish that, I was doing A, B, and C along with all the other things that I'm doing. I don't have blame for anybody else, but I do notice I put a lot of blame on myself. And that I think is something I am very aware of, is that I'm super hard on myself.
That's relatable. And I respect her saying that. It's easy to be too hard on yourself. But I mean, she really made it seem like, oh my God, what am I going to get out of day one? I don't blame others.
I can definitely be critical, and I can definitely be the first to be like, you could do better, you could do more, you should do more. So
are there no other professionals that could help you besides Tony Robbins, who has 0 credentials in anything? Not a therapist, not a mental health professional in any capacity. You know what I mean? These are issues that a lot of people face. And there's help for it. There's real help for it. You could speak to a professional and learn how to reframe your thinking, learn coping skills. But instead, she's going to spend thousands of dollars on this Tony Robbins conference that's flashy. She's going to take all his little tips and tricks, and she's going to pop them right back out at you and try to repackage them in her cute little fitness way. And it's like, girl, there's real help out there. You can get it for you, and you can recommend it for people who watch you, who rely on you for motivation in their health journey, for support. Because unfortunately, as much as I criticize the community thing, it exists. It really does. And I think it would benefit everyone if she really recognized that people are listening to her, and if she was more, aware of that fact, rather than, in my opinion, building a brand and breaching into the self-help space. It's a mess. It's a whole mess. It's a mess.
I don't know. Lesson 1 started before the event even started. We'll see how day 1 goes. I'm going to try to do little updates sort of at the beginning and the end of each day, because I'm sure we're going to just be in it. But that was my little insight for what's going to happen on day 1. We'll see how it goes.
That's why you don't have the love that you want. You will do anything for love, but you won't do that. What's the that? If you don't have the love you want.
Okay. Real quick, I think I'm probably going to cut that music out, but it was that Meatloaf song. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. And Tony was saying, that's why you don't have the love you want in your life. You would do anything for love, but I won't do that. What is the that in your life? What won't you do? And I'm sorry. Are you trying to use a song to make people ignore their boundaries? Because I'm not here for that. And anyway, as I'm talking, this is kind of scrolling through the Good Mood Crew thing that Autumn launched. And it's just like a self-helpy, I don't know, seemingly benign little money grab. It's only $5 a month. It's not that it's bad, but it kind of gives people kind of like a closer parasocial relationship with Autumn, with like her healthy habits and her routines and stuff. And sorry, I am looking at a note I have over here just because I can't follow my scroll as quickly as I can my still notebook. So thanks for dealing with me. But anyway, so it's like a blog with, you know, the $5 gets you some extra perks and little bonuses, but it's just, you know, it's a blog that I have no real problem with, except for like this, I don't know, except like the name of it, I think is a little, just, I know she means good mood as in just kind of like having like a happy attitude or just like feeling, you know, good in the moment. But like mood is really something that is affected by your mental health. And there's mood disturbances and people experience different shifts in mood. And I just think if you're having those kinds of issues, it's worth it to see a doctor or a therapist. And I think kind of using this like kind of good mood advertising, I personally don't like. It's a little close to home for me, but we'll get to what Autumn has to say about it.
What's up, you guys? I am super excited. I have an announcement I have been waiting to make, and I can finally share with you guys the next thing that is coming to the Autumn Calabrese website. It is the Good Mood Crew membership-only section of the site. So this is a membership-only section that is going to have exclusive content for you guys. And this really is important to me. The name was so important to me, the Good Mood Crew. The reason I picked that name is because your mood affects your life, and your life affects your mood. And I know over the last few years, especially, things have been really hard. I know even me, my mood has really taken a hit, and that can start to affect all areas of your life. So I want this to be the place that you can come for your daily dose of feel-good vibes and that hit of whatever you can do to improve your mood. It is going to be exclusive content, so we will have just some examples. We will have exclusive recipes, workouts, workout calendars with some of my different workout programs, like hybrid calendars and my body workouts, self-care things in there, personal development that I'm doing that you guys can do, tips and tricks for how to improve your mood, things that you can do at the holiday that are going to leave you feeling great. That's just some hints at what is to come. The membership is launching in October. I'm really excited for you guys to experience it, so stay tuned for more details on how you can be a part of the Good Mood Crew. This is good vibes only, y'all. Leave your negativity at the door.
All right, I have to go ahead and pause that real quick. Oh, look, some actual food on day 2. I didn't hate that. So I'm probably just going to get cut off for that music anyway. I'll probably have to cut it out. But anyway, I had to jot down just a few notes. So again, it's I know she's kind of saying like she's using mood more to mean like good vibes. And I get that. And I'm not necessarily against that. But I think there's more to mood than just like your vibe. And I think that for folks who are struggling maybe with their moods, their mood shifts, swings, disruptions, disturbances, and how that affects their day, especially how their mood is impacted by other mental health struggles, like depression and things like that. Those are really things that a qualified doctor, a nurse, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, or some other sort of mental health professional, a therapist, can work with you on, whether that is medication, different coping skills, routines. And it's not that I don't appreciate Autumn reaching out and doing that. I think I think as a fitness professional, it's not wrong to promote overall like total body health and wellness. But the difference is that she isn't qualified to give any mental health advice, right? So I don't love, I don't know, I don't love kind of this like kind of toxic positivity way of dealing with like mood. I don't know, it's the word mood that's getting me. And she kind of said something like you know, come here to get your hit of whatever. And I feel like she was going to say like, get your hit of like dopamine or like something like that. And I really didn't like that. And I'm glad she kind of backed off of what I think she was going to say. Again, I'm just speculating. Everything's just my opinion. I'm certainly projecting my own experiences, insecurities, etc. onto the video. That's what you get. But what else did I mark down? Oh, that there's links to her personal development. And those are just like reading other self-help books or listening to like a self-help podcast, just like, again, kind of that toxic positivity that I think helps nobody. It just kind of like buries problems and kind of turns people into just, oh, how should I say? Just unrealistic, how do I want to put it? I don't know. Just, it's fake. Like, there's no other way to say it, right? It makes people like seem fake. If they're happy all the time, I don't know. The Good Mood Crew is something I have mixed feelings about. And I've said that before. I'll say it again. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I want to stay with the Tony Robbins thing, but I just felt like I had to kind of breeze through the Good Mood Crew, because I feel like whatever she learns now here at Tony Robbins, she's going to repackage and put on the Good Mood Crew, and it's all going to be just recycled trash. The same old self-help stuff that we've seen 100 times from various different authors with qualifications that are, oh God. Sometimes they just don't exist. No credentials at all. So anyway, let's get back into it.
Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday, fun day. It is day 3 for us at Date with Destiny. It has been intense, but absolutely incredible, to say the very least. We've had 17-hour days, both days so far. So today is day 3, but we've been going, like, getting to the venue at 9:30 in the morning, going till 1 o'clock in the morning. Like leaving the venue at 1 o'clock in the morning, getting back to the hotel, couple hours of sleep, get up and do it all over again. So tired, but feeling energized. There's so much information. I need to process it all. Like, I'm definitely processing it in the moment, but before I can really give stuff back to you guys, I really have to like sit in it, think about it. I've got a notebook full of notes. So I need a little time with that. They don't let us take video. So I haven't really been able to share much except for like little intro entrances, like the beginning, getting hype. But I will say, you guys, like, these events are incredible. His music is awesome. I am Shazamming like every song because I'm like, oh, I forgot about that one. Oh, that's such a good one. I forgot about that one. So good playlists coming your way on Body, that's for sure. And yeah, lots of good information to come. Like I said, I just got to sit with it all and think about how I want to give some of it back. So I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I'm going to get downstairs to the shuttle and get over for day 3.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I had a little instability there with the camera. Okay. Just a few things to say. Number 1, the 17-hour days. Getting to the venue at 9, leaving at 1, only getting a couple of hours of sleep. Now, you know that's unhealthy. Would you really recommend to someone doing that, just getting a few hours of sleep every night, ever? Because I wouldn't. I don't know a single healthcare professional who would. Like, come on. Sleep is so important. I can't understand this. I believe there have been studies that have shown that, like, driving while you're sleep deprived at a certain point is like driving under the influence of alcohol. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and find a few studies like that and link them in the description box. Because I'm not out here making false claims. And granted, yeah, sure, no, maybe no one's out there operating heavy machinery or anything. Right, but it takes away, like, your reaction time, your judgment, things like that. Makes you a little less sharp. Know what I mean? Don't like that. I'm not here for that. That seems a little slimy on Tony Robbins' part. It doesn't seem coincidental that the days are so long to me. Also, I feel like I kind of said this before, but she just said it. She needs time to sit with it, and kind of, decide how she's going to kind of give it back. So she needs time to figure out how she's gonna spin it for the rest of us who couldn't make it to Tony Robbins. Oh, thank you. Oh, also these playlists, before I go on, because I'm gonna have to cut out a lot of like these songs that are so good that she forgot about, are like 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton and Uptown Girl by Billy Joel. Like, songs you don't forget about. But okay, girl.
Day 4, we're heading in. You guys, I have to say this. Somehow being like physically and emotionally drained is the most exhilarating feeling to have right now. I think because so much is being released and it feels really good. But we finished at 2:30 in the morning last night, so going back in now. Definitely tired, but it is great. All this.
Okay, so this is going to roll for how long? Hopefully not long. So again, physically and emotionally drained. I have no problem with this stuff. I'm just going to talk over it if you don't mind. Physically and emotionally drained. Yeah, no kidding. And she calls it exhilarating. No, you are sleep deprived. Excuse me. Finished at 2:30 a.m., she said. Now, got a couple hours of sleep, just like she said, and is going back at it like full throttle again. I know she's feeling depleted, and I know she is faking her way through it for these stories because she said she was going to post these updates. I just think this is a total waste of time and money. I don't know why you would pay to torture yourself like this when you could just go to therapy. And I know therapy isn't accessible to everyone, but it is more accessible than a multi-$1,000 Tony Robbins conference. Are you kidding me? Ugh. This is more Good Mood Crew stuff. So you can go back and read kind of through this if you would like, because I did talk over it. But there's nothing much more new there, but just kind of talking about how she's going to, again, kind of take that Tony Robbins info and give it to you on that Good Mood Crew.
So you guys can see I am back at home tonight. I actually just left Date with Destiny just a little bit early tonight. I really needed to come back to the house. My hotel room only has a shower in it. It doesn't have, and I can't get my stitches wet. So I have been washcloth bathing in the sink for the last 2.5, 3 days, and I could not handle another day of it. I was like, I have got to get in the tub. I have to wash my hair. Anyways, I drove back home tonight. I'm gonna sleep, get some good rest, get back up, drive back up in the morning. It's only an hour away. But I did realize I've got all my Dime Beauty products with me. Like, I've got all of the work with me. So like, I've got my Gentle Jelly Cleanser and my Skin Toner, my Restorative Night Cream and my Day Cream, my Hyaluronic Acid. But what I realized is I don't have at this house the acne and stuff. Like I don't have the patches, I don't have the serum, and I have a breakout happening on my chin. I think it's from, I think my skin is detoxing a little bit from the surgery, just anesthesia, antibiotics, all that kind of stuff. So I have a little breakout. So I just jumped on the website and ordered all the acne stuff for my house. But I did want to tell you guys, just remind you, they're great stocking stuffers with the holidays coming up. They're great presents for family, friends, yourself. It's such a good line, clean beauty products that you can really trust in, which I absolutely love. And you can use my code, it's Calabrese 20. It'll save you 20% on the entire website. I'm gonna put my link here because my link has all my favorites on there, so you guys can check those out if you're curious. We're on a little break, so I wanted to come.
Okay, hold on. So that was the end of day 4, and she said she left early to go home, so way to tough it out. Okay, but in all honesty, I don't agree with these 17-hour days, so, you know, can't make me happy. But so she admits to that she went home early because she just obviously needed some damn rest, and that's fine. Get your rest, girl. Get it. Girl needed to sleep in her own bed, and that's fine. That's fine. Because you shouldn't be doing these 17-hour days like this. This is insane. No wonder you feel depleted. You are trying to claim that you're breaking out because you had surgery, and I'm not saying that that might not be part of it. Sure. She was under general anesthetic, she said, and she was taking some medication as well that might be like new for her body. But you really don't think it's these like multiple stressful days in a row getting like no rest? You don't think that has anything to do with the breakout? You know what I mean? But either way, I get it. You had to go home, drop your affiliate links, give us your code. I get it. Ooh, also, no one wants skincare for Christmas.
You guys, I didn't even realize what day it was. Seriously, it's like time warp. 1 minute it was 1 o'clock, all of a sudden it's 5 o'clock. But I wanted to congratulate Megan and her team on launching Sure Thing today. I know the program is going to be amazing. It's going to help so many people. So congratulations on launch day. Always such an exciting time. And then also our new Shake and Hustle pack launched today. So it's 20 servings of Shakeology, 20 servings of Energize. You can pick your flavors. That's such an awesome thing because I know a lot of people just don't go through their product as fast as they might anticipate that they're going to. And then it's like, oh no, I've got leftovers. So we got the Shake and Hustle pack. I'm going to put the link here for it if you guys want to check that out, because that's a super awesome one. And I actually just reached out to the team and was like, I need a Shake and Hustle pack here in Florida. So I've got mine on my way.
Hold on, I just want to stop that real quick. So now we're on day 5, and remember, it's a 6-day, like, totally immersive, whatever. So it's day 5. She slept at home tonight and drove back out there, so you know she's probably feeling pretty refreshed. And honestly, good for you, because the whole thing is just an unhealthy mess. The whole conference, the whole idea is just, I hate it. So anyway, so she's talking about, oh, it feels like a time warp, like it was 1, it's 5, and Sure Thing, I guess, is launching. It's probably the newest thing on Body or Beachbody or whatever they're calling themselves now. But I just wanted to mention that Hustle and Shake, or Shake and Hustle pack that they have. So again, she mentioned that was 20 servings of Shakeology, which is like a protein shake that they claim has like all these superfoods and stuff. And then Energize, which is like a little pouch. It's like a little caffeine powder, like a little like pre-workout type powder. So 20 shakes, 20 pre-workouts. Take a moment and in your head, just guess what that price might be. Just think of a number. I'll give you a few seconds. Just think about what that might cost. 20 shakes, 20 pre-workouts. Just go ahead. It's $130. Did you guess that? Because I wouldn't have. Although if you're familiar with like MLM style companies, maybe you did guess a higher number because that seems insane. Are you kidding me? For 20 protein shakes, you know what I mean? Like the tub that you typically buy has more than 20 servings in it. You figure those are what, $15, $20? That's insane. What are you doing? What are you doing? I can't.
Actually putting the link for the Shake and Hustle pack right here for you guys, so check it out. You guys, let's just talk mental fortitude for a second. First of all, Tony Robbins is a freaking machine. Like, the guy's 62 years old. He's been doing this for 40 plus years. And the fact that he can go and go as long and as hard and with as much passion as he does is quite remarkable. I'm like, shit, I hope I got that in me in 20 years from now, because I know I'm exhausted. Like, I am tired. My brain is mush. And I got to be honest, so we're working on something right now, our values, our beliefs. It's actually a really big deal. I just sort of finished with mine. Some people are still working. We've got a little time before Tony gets back on the stage. So I'm just taking a walk outside. But I had this moment where I was like, oh, I could just go back to the hotel. I'm actually switching hotels because I have a little incident at the hotel I'm at right now. So I'm switching hotels when we're done here tonight, which will be very late. I was like, oh, I could go back to the first hotel and check out. But really, when I stopped and thought about it, I was like, no, I'm just going to go for a walk outside. I'm going to get some fresh air because I don't know how long it could take me to do that, even though switching from the one hotel to the next I don't think it's that far. But I'm like, you know, I didn't come this far to only come this far, even though I'm exhausted, even though my brain is mush, even though there's a very nice bed waiting for me. I want to stick it out. I want to get everything I can. I want to suck every last little bit out of the event. I've put this much into it, and I just think it's something to keep in mind when it comes to your health and your fitness. So, like, if you start a program, even when it gets hard, even when you're like, maybe you do the first week and you're crushing it and the second week comes and something comes up, you didn't come this far to only come this far. Like, you got to have that mental fortitude to fight for what you really want. Like, what is that goal, and how bad do you really want it, and what are you willing to sacrifice to make it yours? Because you're not going to get the big goal, you're not going to get the big reward, the big payoff, if you're not willing to sacrifice a little bit. So I'm sacrificing a little bit of sleep. I'm sacrificing, like, I haven't checked emails. My son keeps calling me, Mom, I miss you when you coming home. And I'm calling him 3 and 4 times a day, checking on him constantly. But I'm also ultimately doing this for him because I had some shit I just needed to work out. Like, I had some stuff that I really needed to get over and get through, and people don't always realize that. You know, you can look at Instagram and things look all perfect and stuff, but we all got our own crap up in here and in here that we got to work through. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm working through it. So I'm sticking it out.
Good for you. And if that's all she was doing and sharing that would be fine. But that's not what she's doing. She's going to Tony Robbins to take all his little self-help nonsense and to repackage it and kind of rebrand it for fitness or whatever, so she can put it out on Good Mood Crew and charge you $5 a month for it. Hello? But also, I really hate this. This, like, you didn't come this far to only come this far. Because I think taking that mentality into the fitness space and asking people, like, what are you willing to give up to get to your goals is dangerous. It's a slippery slope for some people who might struggle with body image, with eating habits, things like that. I just think it's a gross area to overlap. I'm not into it. I hate it. I'm not here for it.
I'm taking my walk, getting some fresh air, and I'm going to get back in. We are getting ready to start back up, but Tony was hosting a silent auction for charity with some really amazing items on there. So I bid on 3 of them. I got 2 of them, and here's why I was bidding on them, because I'm going to give them away. I'm just trying to decide how I want to give them away. I'm not sure if I'm going to do something here on Instagram or if I'm going to use them. I have a diet bet coming up in January, at the beginning of January, so I might make them prizes in the diet bet, but one is a virtual ticket for Life Mastery, and the other one is a virtual ticket for Wealth Mastery. So I can tell you guys, after being here at Date with Destiny, like, yes, the energy is absolutely...
They're virtual tickets to Tony Robbins events. Yay.
Incredible and amazing, but to even have those virtual tickets is really amazing and is gonna help some people, because the cool thing when you're virtual is you can have other... You guys, I finally got to get dressed. like a real human, not in sweats or workout clothes, because, you know, sitting for like 17 hours a day, you gotta wear the comfortable clothes. But it's my last night in Florida for right now. I will be back in 2 weeks, but I'm dressed up, the tree is up, and I'm heading out to dinner with Christina and Danny. So I'm super excited. I'm really excited because I actually get to also, like, Christina's like, I can't wait to hear about Date with Destiny. And sometimes you gotta talk through the things, all the things. So I'm really excited to go download her because I know she's been to several Tony events. So we're going out to dinner, and then I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna wrap Christmas presents so that there's some under the tree when Dom walks in the door. I'm gonna try to clean this mess up. Fun. It's a mess in here. And I gotta leave the house at 7 o'clock in the morning to make my flight. So
Okay, I'll probably zip by those. But yeah, when you're going for 17 hours a day, no wonder you don't have time to process anything. When do you do that? And also, Christina Delgado is a public figure. She's like one of the tip-top Beachbody coaches. Of course.
home, sweet home. I'm home.
Sorry. Of course she wants to hear what Tony Robbins had to say because I'm sure she will take that information, which I'm sure Tony Robbins kind of just gives like the same kind of info in different ways. I have no evidence of that. That's just my opinion. But I think Christina Delgado will want to hear what Autumn takes from Tony Robbins so Christina, can take it herself and use it to manipulate her team and her downline.
With my boys. They were both very excited to see me. I think Buddy even more than Dom. He like attacked me. Guys, when you're gone for 12 days, a lot of packages show up. I actually got some really cute stuff from Revolve that just showed up because I'm actually going to go to their Revolve Winter Wonderland tonight. It's like a special event they're doing. I'm taking Dom with me. Cleo Harper has a new haul that just dropped. It's summer in Australia, which is where they're based. So they just sent me their summer haul. I'll check that out for you guys tomorrow. Girlfriend needs a minute here. Matcha Fool just sent me stuff. That's the matcha brand that I love. They just sent me a fun little package. I gotta dig in and see what's in here. And there's more stuff at the front door. I don't even know what it is, but I'm so excited to dig into all of this. Got more Jovi patches. Got more of my chocolate caramel brownie Shakeology because this stuff I am so obsessed with, especially when I mix my elements in there, you guys. This stuff, when I mix it in, the like chocolate caramel or the mint chocolate, when I mix it with the chocolate caramel brownie Shakeology, best stuff ever. I don't know, I'm just opening packages as we go, showing you guys what I got. From one event to the next, but how?
Yes, she's been gone for 12 days, so she has to drop all her links now. And hey, get it, girl. If I had all those affiliate links, I'd be dropping them all over the place. But I almost skipped that over, but I included it just because you don't always see maybe that many in a row. Since she happened to be like opening packages and stuff, I think we got like a chance to see that. So if you see like one of those products on her page or on Good Mood Crew, she might be getting them for free. She might be getting paid to promote them, or both, or something like that. So just something I felt like I should keep.
Cute is this outfit. The shorts and the blazer or the jacket are from Revolve, but the brand is L'Academy. Super comfortable, I will say. I'm in an extra small in both the shorts and the jacket. And Dom and I are headed off to the Winter Wonderland event.
I have to say this is actually a pretty cute outfit. I haven't seen dress shorts in about 10 years, but maybe they're making a comeback.
My date for the night, he did not want to come. He's like, Mom, I don't want to go. And then I told him that there would be some performers tonight, and hot cocoa, and cookie decorating, and a Ferris wheel. And he got a lot more excited. Are you having fun? Suiza for dinner. I haven't been here in years. Dom's never been, but we're very excited. My little rock and roller over here.
This isn't my cup of tea, but if it's for you, good for you. Ooh, am I friendly?
You guys, I don't know who this child is, but he is pounding sashimi right now. It's because a friend of his, a girl who is a friend, introduced him to it. And now he's like, it's so good, Mom. He's growing up. You're doing a good job. Took Mommy years. I learned when I was like 35. It took me a day. Well, I got 2 pieces.
Right, so of course she had to take that moment to embarrass her son. That really felt... felt like I was like watching Rachel Hollis or someone. We didn't need that.
It's beginning to look
These pics. Did he take these pics? I'm uncomfy.
everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening when...
Please leave this video a like if you like it. Comment down below your thoughts. Share it if you think it's worth sharing. And subscribe to my channel for more like this.